Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Mystical Skies. Today, well, I've got some big plans for today. Not sure if we're going to be able to get to it all in one episode, but the goal has changed. When last you saw, I was messing around with some Thaumcraft. I ended up actually crashing the server. Yeah, Thaumcraft can be a bit buggy because technically it's still in a beta state. But, you know, that's how things go. I have decided I'm going to go for something a little bit more action-y. I've been doing a lot of kind of, I don't know, slower stuff. We're going for Gaia 3, folks. We're going for Gaia 3. And it is going to take a lot of preparation, but it's going to be interesting stuff and things that I can definitely benefit from going forward in the future. So I'm making a whole bunch of heart canisters because what I'm wearing right now, I think that's just going to hurt me for a couple hearts. I've got 2 heart canisters in here. I know that I can make probably 18 more. Specifically, let's toss in, there's those. Shoot, I'm going to need a little bit more blocks of gold. But the idea here is that, let's put this down. I don't have any more of the yellow shards. I thought that I had enough yellow shards. No, I guess I don't. Well, let me show you what I've been doing. Basically, taking this in my offhand, getting the usual dust, as one would with the mysterious dust. Getting myself a bunch of this so that I can get the yellow shards and make a whole bunch of blocks of gold. I'm going to need a lot of blocks of gold. It hurts. It hurts so much. In fact, that probably should be enough. I'm just going to get 16 of these. There we go. That should do it. And I did find that there was a little issue with one of the items that I've been messing around with. Namely, and I just put my yellow shards in there, didn't I? Yes, I did. What are they called again? Yeah, the shards. Okay. I just got all those shards and then I just put them in there. All right. Anyway, you can tell that I'm totally focused. 100% totally focused, right? Anyway, what I found is that there's a little problem with the... you notice that the map is missing from this area here? Lag Goggles is on here, and so I did some checking around to see if I can find what the problem was, because I was getting some serious FPS drops, and I'm like, is it just because I've got so many of these little Nitors around everywhere? So I started like reducing the footprint of those everywhere, but it didn't have any effect. So I was like, wait, Lag Goggles is on here. If you guys haven't checked it out, it is a very useful tool. It's not 100% going to tell you everything that you need to know about, you know, any kind of lag on a server or whatnot, but it can help you find some problems. In this case, it did. And I found out that those little maps that I had of the base were actually causing a huge FPS drop. I mean, like, I was dropping like 60 FPS just by having those maps on a map frame. That was pretty crappy, I have to say. That was really, really crappy. In fact, let's see if I can get down one more set of this while I'm getting things going here. So the ingredients for these, actually let me get this in place here and here. For these, in fact, it's going to be these ones that I'm going to need, because the red heart canisters, they're not too much to make. I mean, these are diamonds and emeralds, of course, but they are used to make these. The yellow heart canisters, which is the next level up, which require gold apples, which require blocks of gold, which is why I'm making so much gold. It's not the first time I've made a lot of gold here, truth be told, because gold was involved in the fuel source that I have up there, even though it's in there. Oh, I forgot. Give me that. We're gonna put this back in. We're gonna look up something Britannia and put that on here instead. It's got to be on top though. So, and it's not going to be a freaking eyebrow. You know what? We're going to take the Pinkinator. See if I can put this on top. Yep, that works. All right, because we're working on Britannia. That's what we're going to be going for. So, I need to use these red heart canisters to make this, but I need to make a whole bunch of these. And I need to drop all this blocks of gold. I already have a bunch of apples in there. Yeah, see here, 27. So let's see how many of these I can make. I need 9, 10. Perfect. Okay. And then I already have yellow hearts, so I can just deposit both of those in there. And then I can use this, use this to make this. 10 of those. Perfect. And I even have 1 or 2 left over in there, don't I? Huh. I didn't realize I had some in there. That's kind of crap. Absorption 2. That's all good. These are all for 2 minutes. That's not going to help us with our quest that we have ahead of us. I have planned this out, folks, and I've actually tested it and made it work, but not 100% reliably. So there we go. That should get me 20 extra hearts. It's not bad, but you notice my food is a problem. It's an issue. I'm going to have to keep eating in order for my health to keep being maintained. If I start taking damage, I have to stop dealing damage and so on. So I need to get that automated. Now, there are ways that I could do that with Thaumcraft, but I am going to try and keep this Britannia-esque so that it works. And let me check my list of items that I currently have. But there is a certain, well, sad factor that is going to happen, and that is my Globetrotter sash is going to come off. Bum, bum, bum. Eventually, but not immediately. And this greater ring of magnetization, that's also going to come off. And actually, I found that it is too magnetizing. If I just get too close to this side over here, it was pulling things from way up there, which is just way too much. So I'm actually going to put that in here. So that might be the better thing to put on top of this guy. But I'm going to make a regular ring of magnetization, and a bauble case, and an Elven King ring, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's get in on this list. We're going to start with the belt, which I think that's going to be this right here, the Traveler's Ration Belt from Natural Pledge. And this requires a cake, some pixie dust, some kind of iridescent crystal, and some leather, which actually isn't too bad. So let's see if I can, what ingredients I might be missing on that one. Every time. Recipe. I'm missing the cake. Really? I'm missing a cake? I swear I had cake in there. Hold on a second here. Cake. None of them are your traditional Minecraft cake. All right. How much am I missing? So I need a little bit of sugar. Okay. That shouldn't be too bad. And then I need some milk, which, oh crap. That's going to be a problem. Cow essence. Solidifier. I could probably make a solidifier. Because I don't think that I have any cows. And even if I did, they keep getting killed up there. So how difficult is it to make a solidifier? Actually, it's not that bad. Okay. Maybe it is a little bit more challenging to make. Yeah, so let's see about doing this. And then I can start making some of these things. All right, solidifier. We need some lily pads. It's not a problem. And thanks to the nature essence that I have, block of iron. This one here. Can I make that? Yes. And solidifier, get. Okay, so now I can make a bucket of milk with milk goes into... I should have thought that through before I even used it. Because I then need milk in it in order for it to actually put it in the bucket. That was so silly. All right, so I definitely need a cow. All right, I've changed my mind. I don't need a cow. Well, I mean, a cow would make things a lot easier, but instead, I'm going to take this solidifier idea and just ditch it. I'm going to try and make a cake. Just a straight up cake with a bit of Astral Sorcery, if possible. It will require some progression into Astral Sorcery. Hopefully, I will be able to do so. I will need a linking tool. Let's see, which actually isn't too bad. Do I have a linking tool in there? No, I do not think I do. In fact, let's have a look and see what I do have up here currently. All right, just the regular wand, a bit of Starlight. That's pretty much all I've got. I do need a regular lens so that I can focus that on things. So that would work. Linking tool, therefore I can make that. Just need a bit of aquamarine, some sticks, and some kind of crystal. All right, it is quickly turning into daytime, so I'd best get this done. I have something on top at the moment. Let's get that off of it so that it can actually read it. There we go. That should hopefully... Oh no, this isn't going to work. Oh no. I forgot this. I upgraded this. Oh, man. Yeah. Why did I just type that in? Astral Sorcery. I need an Astral Altar. Just the regular one. The very basic one. Luminous Crafting Table. Oh, that's right. Is made here. So I might as well at least upgrade this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, if we look at the map, basically, I've got a big empty space out here, so I'm just going to build a temporary Astral Sorcery altar, and I'll be back once I've got that set up. Alright, so I have built myself a temporary crafting altar. This may end up becoming somewhat permanent, if only because I feel that I'm going to be putting a crystal out here very shortly, and therefore, you can see the recipes in here right now. This may end up being moved slightly, but I'm going to need a spot for a crystal so that I can use this lens. Otherwise, the lens won't really work. But for now, I now have a linking tool, which is a good thing indeed. I will need pumpkin. Didn't even look to see if I can make pumpkin. I don't know if I have any in here. I do have pumpkins. Okay, so that's not a problem then. Well, I guess I'm going to continue on. Once again, having to eat. Such an annoying thing to do. Or at least in the game sometimes. We will soon be remedying that. So, I guess I need a lens. And in order to make a lens, there's so many different kinds that you can make. I need this kind here. And that will require several of the glass lenses, plus some more aquamarine, another rock crystal, and other stuff like that. Plus engraved infused wood, which can be very interesting. Can I make a tank of some sort? Oh, yes, in fact, do I have a tank somewhere nearby? Did I leave it in here? Because I've made some before. I guess not. Either way, I can make a fluid tank here from Ender.io. Shouldn't be too bad. There we go. And then I can bucket things out from in there. Or at least from in here. I've got a Starlight bucket right there. That works. Then I can just take this over here. Put this in place, and I can bucket out some of this stuff. Let's see. Do I have any more in here? There we go. And that one was a full one. This one has a partial amount, which is fine. I'm not really too bothered with it. I will need something to build with so that I can actually place this down and toss some wood in it. So first, grab some wood. Then I can use some of that to make infused wood. Or Starlight infused wood, rather. Now, this is just going to be a temporary setup, so I'm not really that bothered with where it is at the moment. If I take this, drop this here, throw a bunch of this in, it should become all infused. Crazy stuff. Hey, there's that night vision. Woo! Just from touching the Starlight fluid. Liquid Starlight, that is. And then I can just break these up and put them away. Cool. So now I have 29 infused wood, which I can also turn into other types of infused wood. Let's put in 16 of those. And then can I do anything with these? Or are those pretty much done? Oh, wait, what? That's not how I make those. It was these that I want. Okay, so I can make those on the altar again, which I keep forgetting that I can do that. But 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and place. There we go. And I should be able to make this before it gets too early in the morning. There we go. 16 infused. Engraved ones, rather. So, this is only one part of the recipe. I will gather the rest of the ingredients, and we will be on our way. Alright, so here is where I have to start making decisions. There are crystals in here. This one has a higher purity and a pretty good size, actually. It's not maximum. I could soak it in Starlight so that it gets bigger and whatnot, but I think that this is going to do just fine. It is going to be a little bit slow, but depending upon what crystal we use to make lenses with, you get better or worse lenses. First, we need to make glass lenses, but then we'll need to also make this. I will also need a little bit of gold. There we go. That should be all the ingredients I need for the meantime. I don't think that I can actually do too much because I might need to wait for daytime. Yeah, you can see that things are dropping off quite quickly here. But I might be able to make glass lenses at least. Put all those in here. Try tapping on it. I got lucky. Apparently it's not too bright at least. Can I make this? Oh, I'm still missing the aquamarine. Crud. And here it's getting to be like midday at this point. This is why I like the mod comforts, is because you can actually turn it to nighttime with a hammock. Works really good with Astral Sorcery. But let's see if I can still get this in here. And if it's... No, there's a lot more Starlight being needed for this. But I can get things set up. So I will be away for a little bit while I get a few more things gathered. In fact, I need to pick out an area where I'm going to place the crystal. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'll be back soon. Alright, so I currently have this little platform that just comes directly out. It kind of lines up with the beacon over there. I figured that would be somewhat appropriate at least. And it's not like the best like crystal you could get because it's just a size 400. It's not like the double size or anything. But it is really cool and should work just fine. So I'm going to place it right there. And then I can... Ta-da! It's pretty. There we go. And then I can move on from this. It's just very radiant. Sorry, sometimes you just get transfixed by these things. All right, so with this in place, I should be able to start on my way towards... What time of day is it? It's just afternoon. So I can't really get this thing going, but I can... Yeah, it's all set up in there. So once that's done, then I just link stuff to a pumpkin. So I will just grab some pumpkin. And then I could turn that into cake. Oh, but then I need a way of silk touching it. Do I have an enchanted book with silk touch on it? Aquafinity. I don't know that I do. Crud. All right, well then I need to get a pick that I can put silk touch on. This will work. Hopefully that's one of the enchants that are easily available here. In here. Put that up there. Silk touch right there. All right. Oh, and it's very cheap. Okay. Cool. No idea if it's going to work for cake. I guess I could find out. I can place down one of the other reward cakes that I got. Let's try this. I've got 4 cheesecakes. That seems like a pretty good deal to me. Let's put this down right here. And can I mine it up? Oh, crud. That's not gonna work. Okay. So I don't know how to make this work. This was the whole point of trying to pick up a cake with a silk touch. Maybe it's not a pick. Maybe it's not a pick. Maybe it'll be a shovel. I don't have any shovels. Recipe. Let's make a shovel. I don't think this is gonna work either, but you never know. All right. One more try. Alright, so I've got a silk touch shovel and an obsidian displacer. And I might be able to use the empowered displacer. Maybe. Put this in here. That might work, even? I don't even know. Let's look at cake here. Because this is all pretty much going to be the deciding factor if this is going to work or not. So first, let's try a shovel, which I don't think is going to work. No. Yeah, it even says no tool on it, and it's just breaking. All right, so how about this? Pops almost everything right off. No, see, I'm trying to eat the darn thing. Even sneak right-clicking is not working. Well, I'm still going to do it. Yeah, and it just breaks. Okay, so my cake idea is not valid. All right, I have one other thing that I can try. And that's a piston. Can I make a regular piston? Oh, really? I'm that short on wood. Okay, fair enough. Let me grab one piece, convert that. I don't think this is going to work either. I have not tried a lot of these things before in the past. I thought that you could just potentially make it in a different way. I need a lever. There we go. Just to get that to attempt to try and work. And then I can place this here, and it just breaks it. Okay. Well then. Yeah. That's the thing. I'm actually rather worried. Oh geez, that was very, very quick to break. Let's put that back down. All right, well, let's find out if maybe it's a Pam's Harvest Craft thing. Maybe vanilla will work. I've got pumpkins, and I might as well try this anyway. So let's grab a bunch of pumpkins, and I can continue making this stuff because it's nighttime. I might as well, at this point, put this here, and click. And it should make the item that I'm looking for. Obviously, this isn't going to work either. So, come on. Come on. Make the stuff. We've got enough Starlight. There we go. And I got, 4 of them. Jeez, I only need 1, but that should work. In fact, I don't even know that I need any of those now that I think about it. Now that I've got this, I might just be able to link that directly to a pumpkin. Let's do that. So let's try it. Link, link. And then that's it. And it should... yeah. So I made these lenses for nothing. But I guess for now I will put them on the sides so that I can use them in the future. And that should make the cake that I'm looking for. Alright, Minecraft cake. No tool. I realize that. I'm still going to try it. Ah! Crud. Alright, well, that was worth a try, folks. I don't think that that's going to be any different from any of the other stuff that I tried there. I'm even going to leave that cake glowing in place. So I will look into other methods and be right back.